What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be answering these questions that I found by using Chat GTP, and these questions were based on Kariakoo. So I did ask what are the most often questions that are asked in the internet about Kariakoo Market in Dar es Salaam. So here are the common questions. I hope they may be useful to the one who is listening, and in case if you also have your own questions, just be sure to leave it on the comment section. And thanks and welcome to those guys who actually know viewers. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm glad. So let's get started. Number one is, what is Kariakoo Market? Oh my god, this is an easy one. So Kariakoo Market, as you can see here, we are actually at the Kariakoo Market, and it's a market that's located in Dar es Salaam. It's not in the center, but it's near on the east part of Dar es Salaam. So if you're actually near town or somewhere in Dar es Salaam, you can just get a, what should they call this? It's a bolt. You get a bolt, and then it will take you straight forward to the Kariakoo Market itself. So the other question is, where is Kariakoo Market and where is it located in Dar es Salaam? I think I've already said, as you can say, as I've said, it's located in at the east part of Dar es Salaam. So if you actually, I think it's north, it's southeast. It's southeast. So if you're actually interested, just get a bolt and you'll go there. That's kind of easy. So the other question is, what can I find in Kariakoo Market? As you can see, in Kariakoo Market, we have a lot of things that are sold there. You can find everything in Kariakoo Market, unless otherwise those things are actually not found in Tanzania. So rarely you would find something that is found in Tanzania and it's not available in Kariakoo Market. And the best part is that you can get it in a whole price and in a retail price. So it depends with what you want. If you want retail and if you want full price, they're all available just for you in case you're really interested. So the other question is Kariakoo Market a tourist attraction? Yeah, it is a tourist attraction for those guys who are actually thinking of coming here. And it's even considered among the tourist attractions that are available in Tanzania. So you can see how much really genuine and people really treasure going to Kariakoo Market. So if you're interested, be sure to go there and don't miss out. And the other one is, what are the operating hours of Kariakoo Market? Okay, operating hours depends with the shop. Some of the shops, they really close late, like really late, around 8, around 10. But most of the times, the closing of the shop starts around 6 in the evening until 8. So be sure to come early. The best time to come in Kariakoo could be around, it's actually around from 11, if not 10, depends with the shop, from 10 to 5 in the evening, from 10 in the morning until 5 in the evening. And this is because in the morning they usually have cleaners for the city. So this is kind of a good thing because they have the good vibe of this cleaning the city and stuff. So the other question is, how do I get to Kariakoo Market from the city center? So it's very easy. Going to Kariakoo Market, you just have to order a bolt and you'll be there right away. There is no problem. And we are going even to we are now in the middle of these questions. Are there any specific items or products that are famous at Kariakoo Market? Yes, fake products. So I'm not saying that most of the products are fake, but most of the very famous products, especially electronics, they are knockoffs. So if you're actually not sure of what you're going to do or what you're planning to buy, it's better to just ask about it, because if you just go there without no direction, you might get a knockoff and you'll regret on why you bought it in Kariakoo instead of going to buy it in maybe Makumbusho or in another place. So the other question is, okay, how do I get to Kariakoo Market? Okay, it's there already. So the other question is, are there any specific items that is ready? So the other question is, are there any local streets, food stalls or restaurants nearby? Yeah, there are a lot of local foods and restaurants that you can eat in Kariakoo. So if you're interested in going to Kariakoo, you don't have to worry. I think food and going to the washroom, those are the least things, because wherever you walk 2 blocks away, you'll find a washroom and there will be a place that are actually selling food. And the restaurants, they are very good. And even we have a video that we did on restaurants in Kariakoo, and we even did try some food. So if you're interested, just go and check that out. But in today's video, we're just gonna pass by and check out what is available in Kariakoo and answer these questions. So the other question is, can I bargain for a price at Kariakoo Market? Yes, at Kariakoo Market you can bargain everything. Everything that they sell you at that place, you can really bargain, because I think it's more of what amount of money that you have and in what service do you want. So It's kind of a free and flow thing. If you are really interested to go to Kariakoo Market, I think you should go to Kariakoo Market, and bargaining is not a problem. We do have some big markets that actually are available in Kariakoo that is very hard for you to like bargain because their prices is like really it's really high first, and the other thing is their prices are like those prices of the market whereby you can't negotiate. So we do have such things like that, but most of the times you would find like the ones that are actually available over there, they will be the ones that you can bargain. And it's sometimes very surprising enough to see that people could bargain from probably like 9 or probably say 15 US dollars to around 4 US dollars. So you can see how much the price could go down if you're really good in bargaining. But if you're actually a newcomer or you're like still new in the environment, probably they're gonna give you like high price. So if you're actually planning to go there, make sure you look for someone who's a local, or at least you will be able to like stand with the bargaining and stuff. Because some people don't like really bargaining; they'll just pick the price and buy it. But for my advice, make sure you get a local or you get someone who can help you with the bargaining. So the other question is, are there any specific days or times when Kariakoo Market is particularly busy? Okay, yeah, this is a good question though. So on the days that actually, most of the times that are actually busy, it's mostly around like the middle days, like mid of the weeks. But weekends, Saturday and Sunday, they even do close earlier than the ones that actually. So like for instance, like on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, they close sometimes around 3 to 6. This is because like Saturday it's Friday it's a Muslim day, so people go to the mosque, so they really close early. So you'll find that rarely those days that those shops are open, but other days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they are very busy, especially if you go there on Monday, and people are very excited to go and buy stuffs. People want to open and people want to get money. So I think this is kind of like something that you should be aware of, that it's not going to be possible for you to get things done in weekends most of the time. You will find some shops that are open, but that means the options have been reduced since the other shops have been closed, and that's not something that you really want, and that's not something that you really wish for. So the other question is, are there any parking facilities available at near Kariakoo Market? Yes, Kariakoo Market, there are parking available that you can go and park your car, for instance, if you had a car. But my advice is, if you wanna go to Kariakoo with a car and it's a private car, be sure to get it not really inside Kariakoo Market, because it's very congested and you're not gonna be able to enjoy the rides inside Kariakoo. I don't know who the hell would really do that, like going to Kariakoo with the car and then roaming around with it. Most of the times what we do is, if you have the car, you just park it somewhere and then you go and collect your luggages. After collecting your luggages, then you just keep them in the car. So for instance, if you're actually going to Kariakoo with a car, you probably come from, let's say you came from this side of Morogoro Road. So you can go until the end, then you can literally go and turn right, and then you find the parking. Most of the parking, I would see people would even go to Muimbili because it's near Kariakoo, and they would park, then later they would come and get the car. But it's also possible if you're really interested. But if you're not interested, you could just park in Kariakoo itself. Though the parkings are small, but you could literally fix yourself and get a place to park. So the other question is, are there any nearby attraction or landmark to visit after exploring Kariakoo Market? Yeah, the other things that are available is actually Kazimzumbwi. There are so many things that you could do and explore in Dar es Salaam. There's Dar es Salaam Zoo, so it depends with what you want. And like for example, if you're really interested to come and visit Kariakoo and then go to somewhere else, be sure to check my guide. I did a video full that is talking about the places that you can visit in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. So I think they will help you to see and know which place do you really want. And I've even showed everything that is there, that you, if you're really interested in checking those places, and even did specific videos that are actually talking about those things that you really want to go and see. So the other question is, are credit cards accepted at the market, or it's cash only? Okay, most of these shops, they do accept cash only. They rarely have cards accepting, because I think the system is still analog, so they would really need you to have your cash on your hand. If you're really interested in having your account being used as in transaction, I think it's not gonna be a good idea. The best way is going in and removing your money from an ATM, then getting the cash and buying. If you are scared of removing so much amount of money, you can contact them. They probably have a system whereby they swipe the card. So most of those places that you're actually going to buy for in a wholesale or maybe something of high price, they would have the system whereby you can use your credit card to pay. But if it's actually something very local, most of them, they do really need cash, so they don't necessarily need you to give them the kind of money that you think you have. They want that actually, in case of anything happen, people can rob you. But literally, they will need you to have the normal amount of money, the cash money. So the last question but not least, here we have this question. It's saying, are there any cultural or traditional custom to be aware when visiting Kariakoo Market? Okay, like the best way, like if I would say cultural or traditional, there are no specific cultural traditional, but what you can do is making sure that you kind of dress well. We do have people who come here and they really dress in a miserable way, I should say that way, but it's kind of okay depending with the culture. I think some people have seen wearing the beach wear in Kariakoo. Like, it didn't make sense to me. You're supposed to wear that in the beach, like at the beach, so why did you have to wear it in Kariakoo? But if you're really interested, be sure to check this video and the other videos that I've done about Kariakoo. But for my instance, I would literally not say that you should have any specific clothes that you're going to wear, but you can just wear, if you're a girl, you can just wear your t-shirt and the jeans, and if you're a woman, okay, if you're a lady, that's what you're going to wear. If you're a male, then it's the same. Like, it does make no difference whatsoever you choose. People are there for business, so they won't bother you in the dress that you're wearing. So I think that's all we have for today, and I'm really glad you guys took your time and you listened to everything that we really said on this video. And for any questions, or for anyone who has any questions about Kariakoo, I will be surely happy to hear what they're going to say on the coming videos. Maybe if you have any question, if you have anything in mind, just let me know down in the comment section, and I'll be answering them on the coming video, or I'll be answering them down right there right now. So thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace out and bye bye. See ya.